We make a cub. We earthbend a strip mine, and the opponent concedes. That was stupid. Okay. All right. Hello and welcome to another powered cube draft here on Arena. First one didn't go very well. Ended up 1-3, despite having a couple pieces of power. We just never really had a great opening hand. The only impressive thing we ever did was Mountain Ragavan. Our opponents did a few more impressive things than that. It was someone who had opening hand Utopia Sprawl, Strip Mine, Ice Explorer, and kind of locked us out of the game. We had another person go turn to Black Lotus, Sneak Attack Atraxa. So a little bit rough in best of one to play these kind of coin flippy matchups, but that's what we signed up for. So with no further ado, let's look at what we have in this pack. I think the best cards here without much competition are Minsc Boo and Animate Dead. Between the two of them, I think Minsc Boo is probably a decent bit better. Although Animate Dead can obviously win a lot of games pretty easily. We just tried kind of a sneaky, cheaty, part rampy deck before, so maybe let's lean more into just good stuff or even aggro kind of deck this time around. So we'll take the Minsc Boo. Potential wheels could be, I don't know, Mana Confluence, Quarry Steel Cutter. Doubt we're really going to see them, doubt we're really going to see Quarry Steel Cutter, but let's start with Minsc Boo and go from there. All right, next we've got Tropical Island, Quantum Riddler, Fire Covenant. Those are all good cards. Oust is a good card. Persist is another reanimate card, though we just passed Animate Dead, so I'm not super eager to pick up that one now. Starting on Minsc Boo, we could very easily do like a Jund good stuff or a Teamer good stuff. So looking at kind of Fire Covenant, looking at Quantum Riddler, looking at Tropical Island, looking at Stomping Ground. Out of all of these, I think the one I'm most inclined to would be the Quantum Riddler. If I knew that Boros was still as good as it had been in the first iteration of this power cube, I'd probably pick the Covenant instead, but let's grab the Riddler. Kind of see how this plays out. Ooh, now we've got Badger, Mole, Cub, and not a whole lot else. Unmarked Graves, a new kind of reanimate effect, or new entomb effect, I should say. Looks like a decent amount of support for that. There's Renin 6 for the lands deck, Light and Tutor for kind of combo decks, Might Stone, Weak Stone for artifact decks. Timeless Dragon. Interesting. Okay. Yep, not a ton here for us currently. Let's just grab this Badger Mole Cub. It's a nice little aggro card. Now there's the best cards in the pack are probably Teferi, Abrade. Containment Priest is very oppressive in certain matchups. Where we are now, we could potentially do something like take Channel, Wheel Bahamut, but then we're kind of back into like are we a red-green aggro or are we a cheaty deck issue that we ran into last time around. We could take Hazard as a pretty good aggro card. We could take a Braid as just like a reasonable card in general. We could take Elvish Mystic, which kind of works nicely with Badger Mole Cub. Interesting. I think I'm going to take the Abrade, and we'll kind of see how things shape up from here. And now we've got Archon for that reanimate deck that we unfortunately seem to have passed up. Necromancy as well. We're going to take Robber the Rich. I don't know that I really want to try to move in on Animate Dead. I'm doubtful that any of those things will wheel. If one starts to wheel, we could start to gobble them all up and see if there's a hard pivot to be made, but I don't want to pivot now when someone to our left could have taken them all. Now there's a Bristly Bill. I don't know what this card is. 4/4. Oh yeah, I remember this. You can kill an artifact or enchantment if the gift was promised. Rock is okay. I think we're going to take the bill, and maybe we could wheel one of these two. Now there's Scooz, Savannah, Glorybringer, and then here we have kind of an interesting choice between Uro or Glorybringer. I'm not going to take Ramanop because I'm not in the land stack, and I'm never in the land stack unless I start with a strip mine. Or I guess a relatively weak pack with an Ice Till could put us there. I think here I'm going to take the Glorybringer. We don't have a ton of ways to really put things in the yard yet to make Uro more attractive, even though we have a Quantum Riddler. Glorybringer could be a very nice thing to ramp into. And now we have Springheart Nantuko. We have FOMO. I think between all of these, probably the Nantuko, if we can end up copying like Badgermole Cub, that could be pretty sick. All right, so we'll wield all the green cards. We did not wield the enemy. There's Lightning Greaves. If we end up finding a Nadu, I guess we could take the Ice Till Explorer in case we open up a strip mine. As it is right now, Gargaroth is probably better, but it's also a 5. And we have at least one, potentially 2 5s already. So I don't mind missing the Gargaroth to grab the Ice Till just in case that's the thing that happens. We could grab a Woodfall here. I don't love Woodfall. Actually, let's just grab a Stomping Ground. The Woodfall would have been in case we end up with, Natural Order again. And now we could take a Restless Ridgeline, which is okay, but not super great. Or we could take a Ren 6 in case we do see that strip mine. So we've got outs at the strip mine deck. Okay, we wheeled the Channel. We did not wheel the Bahamut. So between Channel and Elvish Mystic, I think we're more likely to be Elvish Mystic. Just give the Channel over to the Bahamut person. And take the Reclaimer and probably not play it, even if we're in the land stack. Now we wield both of these. We didn't wheel Sirach. I think I'm going to take the 3-drop here. Could play Scooz in a pinch. Okay, what do we have here? We have Mana Crypt, Skull Clamp, Fable, Tifa, Uvenwald Oddity, Jite. I don't know if Tifa's that good. Amped Raptor. I think we're just going to take the Mana Crypt here. Where is it? Hopefully this time we'll be able to use it. Unlike last game or last draft. Oh. Scythe Cat Club versus kind of not much else. I mean, I don't think we could potentially take Time Twister. We have Mana Crypt. We have 1 Mana Dork. We have Badgermole Cub, but I'd rather kind of stay this red-green course. This is a maybe. This is a maybe. I guess this is also a maybe. Yeah, let's try to stay aggressive here. Meow. Now there's a Voltborn Tyrant, Lightning Bolt, Magda, Petal, Bloodstained Mire. Huh. I do love Magda in a deck like this. Bloodstained Mire is the first fetch and it gets Stomping Ground, which is very nice. Petal could be really nice to bring out like a super early Glorybringer or Minsc Boo. But I think I just want Lightning Bolt. I feel like I just never prioritize Lightning Bolt, and I should be prioritizing Lightning Bolt. So let's try that this time and see how good it is. Oh, now there's a Wasteland, a Zern Orb if we want to lean more towards this Ice Till Ren package. We could take a Birds. We could take a Detective Phoenix. We could take a Chandra. Those are all good. Evora is also decent. I feel like I want to take Wasteland because Wasteland can be very good regardless of where we end up. And if we do end up with like Strip Mine and we're in the land stack, having both will be great. Oh gosh, now are they going to make us make a decision here? Fast Bond, Ouroboros, Utopia Sprawl, Commercial District. I mean, I might regret this, but I'm going to take the Fast Bond over the Ouroboros. And Fast Bond, I still already can do some things even without strip mine. Oh, there's woodlands. There's a Triumph, Keen-Eyed Curator. I think I'm just going to take Tracker here. It's going to be good in red-green beats. It'll be good in lands. We could do a little like Badger Mole Cub with an Nantuko on it, replaying Strip Mine, Earthbending Strip Mine. All right, now there's a Lotus Cobra, Rex Sage, and some kind of aggressive red cards. I think I'm going to take the Cobra here. You can end up with like a turn 3 or even a turn 2 Minsc Boo using like Mana Crypt into Lotus Cobra. Now fetch lands go way up in value. Also makes Ice Explorer a lot better. All right. Terra Sunder, Boseiju, Tarmogoyf. How much can we turn Tarmogoyf on? Not that great at turning it on. Just take a Boseiju, which is kind of like a nice free roll to have. Especially without Rafellos. The more they print like good utility lands, the worse Rafellos gets. Okay, here we wield all the random green cards. So I want an Endurance. It's kind of a nice little preemptive hate against Graveyard. We take a Tifa to try to make this landfall thing work. You know what? We could try it. I think it's bad, and I've heard that it's bad, but I kind of want to try it. And now here we'll take a Shield Breaker and probably not play it, but you never know. All right, Volborn Tyrant seems very castable. Now there's the Zern Orb. Now, like Zern Orb, Fast Pawn, Ice Explorer, we can just make like an infinite Tifa. So I think I've kind of sold myself on this, even without the Strip Mine. We'll kind of see how that goes. I don't know if Mana Crypt should count as a land here. We're already in Cutsville. Wow, last pick Recurring Nightmare. Hurts a part of my soul. This looks like a pretty easy Scalding Tarn. Not a ton in the pack here. Legion Extruder, Ewit, Womack Courier, Seraph. Not really interested in any of these things. Just take a Tarn. Now, could take a Lutri. That's a free roll. Sometimes we'll copy Lightning Bolt or a Braid, I guess. Not much else. Sometimes it's just a free card, a free dork. Can't really use Marsh Flats, and I won't really miss any of these expensive things. Hellrider could be interesting, but I think Lutri just being a free roll makes it worth it. Chrome Mox? Yeah, over Chrome Mox. Oh wait, sorry, this doesn't go in the sideboard. It goes in the companion slot. What happened? Companion. Okay. Oh, well, there's the Strip Mine. Okay, we did it. Do we end up wheeling Green Sun Zenith to find Ice Explorer? Oh, and Titania. Okay, we're just the full-on land stack now. And now, I forget what Bossing says again. Just the forest with value. Or do we take Fanatic of Ronus? It's another way to get a quick Ice Tull out. 27 minus 5, 22. I think we'll take the land. Because we're going to have a lot of playables as it is. So value over replacement. Yeah, gives me some earthbending options. Earthbending is Strip Mine, just like over and over again. That's another way to do it without Ice Tull, to recur Strip Mine. Obviously very slow because you need a bunch of mana. If we go like turn 1, I don't know, fast bond, bossing, say, forest, mana crypt, strip mine, they're just like locked out of the game already. With an asterisk. All right, being in the lands deck, do any of these get worse? I don't know. Robber doesn't do a ton, although it's nice with fast bond. But if we're playing fast bond, we're going to want to make more room for lands, right? 6 lands, we have 22. This could be 18 lands. We play 19. We'll see what else we got here. Thornspire Verge seems pretty important here. Especially with all these colorless lands, we're going to want the ability to play red-green lands pretty easily. And now, well, there's the Raphellos that I was complaining about not being very good. This another Lotus Cobra type effect. You can find elves and elementals. You can find Titania, which is interesting. Take a starting town. I think I'm going to take the Chariot. It's better with Mana Crypt. Now here we could take a map to find Strip Mine. Seems good over Territorial Kavu. And the more we're moving towards Strip Mine, the more we're moving away from things like, I guess, Robber. So probably not going to play, but there's more of a chance than these other things. Exploration, likewise, probably won't play, but we'll see. I don't know what this card is. I didn't even notice it the first time around. Prevail 2, you gain 2 life. It was cast from a graveyard. And flashes back as Maduin. Find permanents, add mana, and then overrun. Okay, well, we're certainly the only drafters in our deck. We're going to have a lot of cuts to make. All right, let's see how we're going to build this. Lutri is in the companion slot. 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 lands. So if we play 17 lands, we only need to make 3 cuts. Do I care about this? What's the point of this card? I guess if you're doing self-mill, it has some value. Yeah, I don't really see the point of that. These cards are all great. I like the top end from Volborn. Do I want to scrap shooter? It's a 3 mana 4/4 reach. If I give the opponent a card, I can destroy their mana ramp. But at 3, how often is it early enough to destroy mana ramp? And I already have a braid. I think I just don't care that much about this. One more cut to make. If we're recurring lands with Ice Till, do we need, and Fast Bond, do we need Tifa to be good, or do we just have better things going on at that point? I don't know. Let's just cut the Tifa. I don't know that I really want to play her. I do kind of want to see if she does anything. Does Tuco do anything in this deck? I can make Tireless Trackers. I can make Badger Mole Cubs. Make Fanatics and Cobras. And Scythe Cat Clubs. How good is that? I mean, it's got to be better than Tifa. I'm anti-Tifa. All right. Do we want exploration? Probably not. Is this the deck? What do our mana look like? 5, 6, 7, 8 red. 3, 8, 9, 10 green. 8 red, 10 green seems about right. How good is red and 6? Buys back Strip Mine, Waste, Scalding Tarn. I guess that's good enough. Sage you sometimes. Alright, I think we could run it like this. I don't know, something feels off about this deck. I feel like I want more lands than 17 for Fast Bond, but I don't know how to fit them in. We want to cut some of this top end. Mana Crypt, Elves. How often do we need to like cut to make it to our top end to win? Like Scythe Cat and Bristly Bill and Chariot and Minsc Boo can win pretty quickly as it is. And maybe we just don't play the 6-drop and we add in like a mountain. I think I feel better about that. All right, there it is. See you in round 1. All right, welcome everyone to round 1 with our little red-green lands deck here. Said I didn't want to play lands, but then they kept sending me lands things, including a Strip Mine. So here we are. Oh boy, this is a good hand. I don't know how I'm going to run it out yet. Because I can Earthbend a Strip Mine, which would be pretty good. You can like turn 1 Nissa. Oh wow, yeah, this is going to be pretty sick. So turn 1 Nissa, turn 2 like Strip Mine Badgermole Cub. Let's start on Forest, Mana Crypt, Nissa. That's pretty great. And then next turn we can go Strip Mine, Earthbend the Strip Mine. And then it'll be summoning sick, but that's okay. Oh wait, we could bestow on the Strip Mine, stop crapping Strip Mines? That's interesting. Okay, so what if we start with... Oh, this is so hard. I do kind of want to start with Strip Mine. I can just color screw them. I don't have to recur it often, do I? Oh, Earthbend gives haste. Okay, never mind. So then we're just doing this. Oh, that's obscene. Okay, so we play Badgermole Cub off Mana Crypt mana. And we're going to Earthbend the Strip Mine. And now what we could do... Well, Spring Heart Antico is not going to do much here. But I think what we just do is kill their starting town. And then we get this back. We actually flipped up a Titania off Nissa. And now what we could do is bestow onto Badgermole Cub, and then we just get like Strip Mines over and over again from here. Yeah, that's pretty disgusting. Well, that was a good draw. So next turn we can go Scalding Tarn, make a Cub. Okay, so yeah, we'll go start Scalding Tarn. We'll get a green mana. We'll pay for this. We make a Cub. We Earthbend a Strip Mine, and the opponent concedes. That was stupid. Okay, well, I'll take it. I'll see you in round 2. All right, welcome to round 2 here with our lands deck, where we did the lands thing just based off of Nantuko, Springheart, and Badgermole Cub. All right, we have a fast bond here that's not doing a whole lot. We might have to expedition map for a forest, but I wonder if we keep this hand. We have the Strip Mine, which could just completely screw our opponent out of the game. I think we can keep this. Oh, well, now I feel really badly about my decisions. Oh, Bossing Say is going to enter tapped. Huh. So I think what we're going to do is go mountain expedition map. Then next turn we can go bossing say, fast bond, go crack map, get a forest, strip mine you, and then we can Titania back to strip mine. Oh, that's scary. That's a clock. But we're going to have answers for it at some point. Let's start off with this. Let's go strip mine your confluence. And we'll go mountain. We'll play another mountain so we have access to map and bolt. And then next turn we can Titania and get back strip. And that'll also give us a blocker for the oddity. Take another 4 here, go down to 9. We do have a bolt for something here. Oif with 2 power. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, we might as well bolt that. They also missed a land drop, and that was their best play, and then they're going to get stripped here again. So I think we should be in pretty good shape. Let's grab forest. Oh, there's a braid. That is really nice. But let's start with Titania. We'll grab a strip mine, and then we're going to strip probably the mountain. Less chance of them killing Titania this way. Yep. And then if they miss a play again and we get to abrade the soul ring, that should just be game from there. All right, they did draw land to kill Titania. That is okay. Titania kind of did her job. And still make this trade here. They're putting Lutri in hand. Okay. Oh, no attack. Interesting. So what do we do here? Probably starts with a braiding soul ring. And then we could start earthbending, I guess. We can't abrade plus Lutri. So let's just get rid of this. And tap out to earthbend. But let's just put Lutri in hand. Tapping out to earthbend doesn't seem to do a lot here. Now we're kind of playing off the top of the deck, but the opponent is also doing so with less mana. And we have this bossing say to generate some value. So we'll see what happens here. Fire Blast. And Lutri? Okay, so we're just dead. Yep. That's pretty good. Lutri Fire Blast would not have got the job done if not for the turn 2 Uvenwald oddity, but here we go. They target this correctly. Yep. All right. See you in round 3. All right. Welcome to round 3 here against Just Drew. Let's see if we could avoid getting clobbered by like Soul Ring into threat into double Fire Blast you in the face. This is a turn 2 Minsc Boo. This seems quite good. So let's start on Forest, Fast Bond. Hopefully this doesn't get Force of Willed. It did not. Go land, 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 Fanatic. And now if they make us discard the Minsc Boo, it's kind of sad. But short of that, they're going to be in a decent spot of trouble here. Oh, Bayou into Thoughtseize? We were actually 1 land short of just turn 1 Minsc Booing there. Sad days. Oh, Elvish Mystic. Okay. Don't mind that at all. Now let's crack this to thin the deck a little bit. And now I guess we're just going Minsc Boo. And I wonder if we're supposed to actually throw the boo at the Elvish Mystic. I think we are. To slow them down, but let's attack with the boo first. See if they make the trade. We get one fewer card if they make the trade, but we get to keep the loyalty on Minsc Boo. We kind of give them the option there. I could have attacked with Fanatic, but I'm more interested in potentially casting a 2-drop that I draw off sacking Boo. Oh, still doing this. Sacrifice the hamster. With the Mystic. And we drew a tracker. Okay. Can't cast it, but that's okay. A lot of different colors here from the opponent. Old Bayou Plains Elvish Mystic Mock Sapphire deck. They have an answer for Minsc Boo here. Would not mind drawing a Strip Mine or a Wasteland. Ice Till would be good. Glorybringer would be good. Titania would be good. Titania would be great, actually. Just Drew is deep in the tank here. All right, they just timed out. I will make a Minsc, or a Boo rather. And let's get in here with this Boo. 3, 4, 3, 6. I could put Lutri in hand and play Tracker. It's probably better than hitting for 1. Oh, never mind. I had enough to do it all. Forgot about that. Okay. Thank you, Boo, for the extra mana. Now, land is a good draw, spell is a good draw, and we have an active Minsc Boo. Opponent might just be on the timeout plan. Interestingly, even with the rope and the arena clock, an opponent who's tilted off and just timing out can waste a lot of time. Play with any of these blood pools and turn off the candles. Oh, I can. I can extinguish these candles. Oh, but only temporarily. They're trick candles. Is this my birthday? Opponent is still quite upset about my start here. How dare fast pawn be good? I will not make a 1/1. Oh, 4, 7, 8, 9. That's very lethal. So let's just send everything and then go hold control, Alt U, auto pay, play Lutri. The bolt you in the face, and we still have a hamster to throw at you in case something crazy happens. All right. Good game. All right. Welcome to round 4 here. 2-1 with this little lands deck against Eric Kyoto. Ooh, we have a Mana Crypt opener. I like that. You'll turn 1 tracker. Oh. Or we can just turn 1 strip mine you. And I guess play a expedition map. And we could potentially go grab a wasteland if they play another non-basic. They did not play a non-basic. They did play a bunch of artifacts. Are they going to eat the mana crypt? Okay. I mean, I don't mind that at all. I feel like they set themselves back a decent bit more than they set me back. Hold up Lightning Bolt now. And next turn we have Fanatic into Badger Mole Cub, potentially Tracker. Talisman is okay. Right on time, Elfish Mystic. So let's... Earthbend does not untap, does it? And it gives haste, but it does not untap. Okay, so let's start with the Fanatic. Free Steel Cutter. Do they have a follow play? They do. Okay. Make it 2/2. It's not the end of the world. Blooded Strand. Okay, so here we've got Tracker into Mystic, and we don't bolt the 2/2, but that is fine. Rather establish our mana base a bit better, start getting value from clues. They're gonna plow this Tracker immediately. Also, don't terribly mind that. There's the fountains. We can go grab a wasteland next turn. So they're making another. Or no, actually, they're not, because that was on my turn. Well, they could have done that on their turn to make another guy. Ooh, Hieroglyph. It's a little scary. Fnatic is down. I can just remake it. We're at 18 life. Let's see. If we want to get Wasteland and use it, I mean, they don't have cards in hand, so I don't know how important that is to do just now. It might be better to Eternalize Fnatic and hold up Lightning Bolt. Because then Eternalize Fnatic plus Lightning Bolt could trade for Goyf. And if they have nothing else, then I should just take over the game with like Badger Mole Cub. If they don't attack, or I also could just take it and then like next turn I'll have 4, 8, and 9 mana minimum to then go Lutri double bolt Pyrogoyf. Okay, so let's play this. Maybe holding up the elf to dissuade them attacking. So we don't get to lightning bolt here, but this could prevent a Pyrogoyf attack. In which case, we'll be able to do a better thing with our mana next turn. Well, they are attacking. Oh. I mean, I guess I'll just take it. I don't want to get 2 for 1 here. Oh, that's a Glory Bringer. Glory Bringer. So this makes 4 mana. They counter the Glory Bringer. I'll still have 1 floating plus 4 in the hole. So I could just like Badger Mole Cub into put Lutri in hand. And then take another 4 from Pyrogoyf. I think that's okay. Do this. Oh, we also, hang on. We also could just map and, oh no, but then Glorybringer, they flow blue. How much do we care about playing around a counterspell? Can, but do we want to? Yeah, let's do this. We'll grab Wasteland. Wasteland, your Hollowed Fountain. They didn't float the mana. Okay, that was nice of them. Because now I can play the... Or do I play the Cub first? Play the Cub. And then we can Earthbend a forest. And then... Why are we in full control? How did we even end up in full control? And we can Glorybringer like this. And go exert. Oh, this doesn't even kill the Pyroglyph. That's okay. We can still kill the 2/2. I guess we should have tapped the elf instead of the forest, because then we could chump the Goyf. But I don't think we need to chump the Goyf. We do have potentially 6 to the face with Bolt. So if all they do is just attack me with the Goyf, then they're going to be in trouble. Okay, yeah, no attack makes sense. Some free mana here. Oh, that's a good one. That is a very good one. I mean, this has got to be like game in so many ways. Let's Titania. Get back Strip Mine. Bitter Triumph on Titania. That's fine. Still so far behind. Kill Colonnade. And put Lutri in hand and pass. Or wait, we can make 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. We actually can kill the Goyf here. Oh no, we don't have double red anymore. Yeah, let's just put Lutri in hand. And no attacks. And now we have Glorybringer into just bolt your face twice. So let's attack with the Glorybringer, no exert. And now we'll go to full control. Play bolt, targeting your face, submit 1. Play mountain. Lutri. Play red. Turn off control. All right, there we go. Another one down. All right, welcome to round 5 here. A little bit of a 3-in-1 start to this land stack. Maybe we can collect a trophy. Who knows? We've got a turn 1 fast bond into Scythecat Cub, which seems pretty good. If we can get a little bit more behind it, we could potentially end up with a quick Glorybringer as well. We get turn 1 Scythecat Cub. That's what our fast bond achieved. It's better than Lotus Petal, for sure, in this case. A lot better. If one of those was a fetch land, it would have felt a little bit better, because then we could have Ren and 6 have a target. Oh, opponent is on a more impressive start. Second Black Lotus I've faced so far. Black Lotus into Evora is not all that impressive. Into Caustic Bronco. Okay. Interesting. I guess here we just kill the Evora. And now we can block and trade with the Bronco, which isn't exactly how I intended to use the Scythecat, but here we are. I mean, they're down a Lotus for this. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm down to Ren and 6. Caustic Bronco might become a problem pretty soon. All right, we do get a land, so we can go Lotus Cobra, land, put Lutri in hand, and then we're 1 land away from a Glorybringer, which can turn off this Bronco. Strip Mine would be nice to go Strip Mine, strip your red, and then Glorybringer your Bronco. I think they might have missed a land there. They want to attack the Bronco into the Cobra. They do. They hit a land. I think I am going to make this block. I don't want them to keep getting cards off Bronco, and Lotus Cobra doesn't seem like it's going to be doing too much more from here. Fiery Islet. The rest misses here. The jig is up. All right, let's play tracker now. And still great here. Opponent can kill the tracker potentially. Nope. Right, this is definitely a resource war. Oh, Nethergoyf's a good one to end up on. Glorybringer can't even kill it. Can it race it is a question. I guess we'll see. Cashing in the land too. Okay. Oh, well, this could kill the Goyf if I had another red. Or I could just Lutri and bolt it. Doesn't seem particularly good. Maybe we just whiff here. Take 4. Bob. Yeah, we probably want to just bolt the Bob. We draw a land for the Lutri bolt anyway. We'd rather just play and use a Glorybringer. Okay, well, this is interesting because now we could go get a strip mine for their mountain, but I want to cast the Glorybringer. They can still get a strip mine, just not use it yet. Or we can get Bossing Say. Bossing Say is interesting. Because then even after Glorybringering, I'll be able to do some more things. Including potentially make a big enough earthbended land to block Nethergoyf. Yeah, I think I do want to do that. So we're going to start with the Glorybringer and start trying to catch up in the race here. And then what we could do is actually just like chump infinitely with Bossing Say. We don't even have to trade necessarily. All right, a little late on the turn here, but that is okay. Play the Glorybringer. Attack, no exert. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, Glorybringer's down. Could actually chump with, or not chump, but block with Lutri and the Bossing Say Earthbound land. We could play around Liliana minus or Liliana plus. Let's make sure we do this correctly. So let's tap green, green, red. Oh, wait. We're not going to have enough to. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. So I guess we're going to be in the chump mode. So yeah, let's still do it this way. Earthbend here. Targeting Tarn. And now what we could do is chump with it. And then, sadly, it does not have vigilance. We could chump with it, flash in Lutri to attack Liliana. And then next turn we'll have another chump blocker. Kind of treading water here. Oh, they're going to do that first. Okay. Question is, are they going to make us chump the Lutri here by discarding something big enough? Barrogoyf. Oh, geez. Okay, well, I think we're going to go down to 1 here. I don't know what more we could do from here. Well, strip mine's a little late. Now we're in double chump mode. Ugh. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're winning this one. Guess we'll get rid of a mountain. And we're going to bossing, say, the Tarn again, I guess. Why not? Yeah, we kind of needed to draw something here. Booster Tutor. Uh-oh. It's unclear what we could even draw from here. We need to draw something that makes multiple bodies. Oh, we're just dead to Bowmasters. Okay, well, GG. All right, welcome to round 6 here. Got a little 3 and 2 going. Hopefully we can string together a couple more wins to get our gems back. This is a turn 2 Fanatic. Or potentially a turn 2 Chariot if we draw another land. Oh no, we can't even fast spawn on turn 1. Maybe this was a mulligan. Bossing, say, not being free right now. But if we draw Forest, we can go fast bond into Fanatic. Opponent with a much faster start than we do, even though we have a fast bond. Sad days. All right, but I guess here we'll just go land, fast bond, land, expedition map. And now we could map for a strip mine for this forest with Utopia Sprawl on it. Hopefully there's not too much damage done before that happens. Raucous. That is a little scary. Okay. Huh. What do we do about this? We get Fanatic down and Fanatic lives. We can Ice Till and strip mine the opponent out. So I guess. Oh, I guess we're mana short of. Oh, jeez. We went and got the strip first. We wouldn't have been able to play the Fanatic. Actually, we could have. Yeah, we should have gone land, crack map, get strip, play Fanatic after playing strip. That was a mistake. It cost us 2 mana, which is a pretty big deal here. Sets us a turn back from doing the things we wanted to do. Yeah, that was a pretty big mistake. Hopefully it doesn't cost us the whole draft, but we're going to have to worry about the Sentinel. I guess ideally we just draw strip mine. Okay. I do prefer them hitting lands than spells right now, Sentinel. I mean, if we draw a land, we might just Glorybringer. If this, no, never mind. I guess we're not Glorybringering there. Are they leaving Cankerbloom on top? I think they are. Okay, we did draw the land, sadly. Now what can we do? We can play Chariot, Crew Chariot, play Ice Till. Is one line. Sadly, this Glorybringer cannot kill the Sentinel anymore. We can go get Strip Mine, play Ice Till. Man, I really wish we got the Strip Mine last turn. Go get Strip Mine. We have 4 mana, but the Strip Mine will be tapped. So I guess maybe the best thing to do is we play Mountain, we play Chariot. Yeah, this is a shame. We really could have been winning this game this turn. Oh, they're mana leaking the Chariot too. Yeah, that's really bad. Now, are they going to Cankerbloom the map before we get it? Oh, they're going to talk the Fanatic. Yeah, we're really, really behind now. Yep. We got a forest, so we have fast bonds. We might be able to go off with Ice Till here. Oh wait, no, we don't have lands in the yard. Duh. We can, if all of these things survive, it strip mine their whole deck away, but they can just go Kitten into Cheap Spell, into Flicker to Fairy, into put Ice Till on top. Oh man. Yeah, that turn where I played Fnatic before cracking the map for strip mine definitely cost me this game. I mean, we're not completely dead yet, but I think we would have been winning easily if I did that correctly. For some reason, I thought I'd be able to get the expedition map after. I just didn't carefully count the mana. Okay. Okay. Opponent has a lot of threats. We might have to be chumping with Ice Till here at some point soon. I think what we're going to try to do is take away as many of the lands as possible. Oh, nice. We don't even have the map. Okay, so we're going to start strip mining things here. Be pretty happy to have milled that. Strip mine the one that makes the most mana first. And strip mine Colonnade, I guess, because it's untapped. Strip mine Caracas. At this point, we have to double chump. Fairy can't tuck. But we can play Fnatic. And then what? Take the hit from there. Double chump. Man, I think we just lost. Yeah, we just gave them a couple extra turns before stripping. I don't know what else we can really do. We don't need to hit any more lands. What if we start strip mining ourselves for mana? I don't even know how good that is. All right, let's play Fnatic. Doesn't even shrink the Goyf. I strip mine. And make a mountain. Strip it. Play them both. I don't know. Maybe we should have killed one fewer land. Yeah. We just don't have enough to do anything here. All right. I guess we'll just die. It's a shame. I should have won this game. The turn where I played the Fnatic pre-cracking map, could have started with the strip mine in play and the Fnatic. Fnatic would have been gone, but then I had just untapped and